Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Good? All right.
All right, so then we'll start with today's service. Here's our service format. We'll begin with the Kansho, have some remarks. I'll be chanting the Vandana and Tisarana, followed by Jusege. There'll be a Dharma message and recitations of the Golden Chain and our pledge, a closing meditation, and then some time for announcements if anybody needs to make those before we move off into the classrooms. So we'll begin now with the Kansho. Okay, well, welcome to the October 4th Dharma School service. As we continue the school year with the theme of wellness, we'll start to explore some more of the Dharma lessons that help us stay physically, mentally, and spiritually well in our lives. Next, we'll be chanting the Vandana and Tisarana. And I just wanted to remind everybody to chant along with me, but please keep your mics on mute as we chant today. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangam Saranam Gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Kie Butsu. Namo Kie Ho. Namo Kie So. Gasho Namo Mirabutsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. All right. Well, after welcoming all of you and welcoming the Buddha to be here with us, we'll now be chanting Jusege. Dagon Chosegan Ishimu Jodo Shigan Fumanzo Seifujo Shoga Gao Muryoko Fuidai Seishu Fusai Shobingu Seifujo Shoga Gashi Jobundo Yosho Chojipo Kukyo Mishomon Seifujo Shoga Ryokujin Shonen Joe Shubonbyo Shigumu Jodo Isho Tenishi Jinriki Endai Ko Kusho Musaido Shoujo Tankumyo Kosai Shuyakunan Kaiichi Egen Neshi Konmo An Heisoku Sho Akugo Sudaten Zen Shumon Koso Jomanzo Iyoro Jipo Nichigaten Shujuki Tenpo Onfugen Ishukai Hozo Koseku Doku Ho Jo Odai Shuchu Seppo Shiku Kuyo Isai Bu Busoku Shutoku Hon Gane Shinjo Man Okui Sangai O Nyobutsu Mugechi Tsudanmi Fusho Gangaku Eri Toshi Saisho Son Shiganya Koka Daisen Okando Koku Shoteni Touchin Yoke Namandabu 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 Namandabu, Namandabu, Ganishikudoku, Yodo Seisai, Dohotun Bodai Ojo Gasho Namanda 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 Namanda. Okay, thank you everybody for chanting with me this morning. Even though I couldn't hear you, I'm sure you were chanting along. Next, we have our Dharma message. Today, we have a Dharma talk with our special guest, Jean the Ostrich, in which we're going to be discussing some tools we have for wellness of impermanence and interdependence. Please join me in Gasho. Pull a thread here, and you'll find it's attached to the rest of the world. Nadim Ashlam, author of The Wasted Vigil. Namo Amida Boots, Namo Amida Boots, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Well, good morning, Dharma School friends. I hope you're all in your places with bright, shiny faces. Today, we have a very special guest to help me with my Dharma talk. So please give a warm Dharma buddy welcome to Jean the Ostrich. Good morning, Jean. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
Hello, Sensei, Smitty. I'm doing okay, but I'm kind of getting bored, and I'm feeling kind of lonely. I keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Wake up, go bowl for breakfast, walk in the park, lunch, second lunch, TV. I walk Sarah's new cat, Agnes. Then I do dinner, second dinner, sleep, and then I do it all over again. Sensei, I'm feeling kind of stuck, like I'm not moving forward. And don't get me wrong, Sarah's new cat, Agnes, she's cute and all, but something about cats, I don't trust them. I miss out bingo nights.
Well, you know, Jean, I think we're all feeling a little too distanced or separated from our peeps. And while I'm not positive about this, it seems like my calendar shows that today is July 85th, again. But you know, we do have something that might help us out a bit when we're feeling this way. Do you know what I'm hinting at?
Is that something? Tick-tock? Or is it fermenting garlic? Oh, no. Is it bug protein bread making?
Oh, you silly goose.
Hey, Sensei, I'm an ostrich, not a goose.
Sorry about that, Jean. It was just an expression. I didn't mean to imply that you're a goose and not an ostrich. But let's get back to addressing your feelings of separateness and sameness. We have a resource to help us with that. I'm talking about your Dharma Toolbox. Do you have your Dharma Toolbox with you?
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, Jean. Don't worry if
I
you
got
can't
it.
find your Dharma Toolbox. We can use mine. We have right here in my Dharma Toolbox. Oops. Wrong toolbox. Here we go. I have two tools in here that I think might help with our wellness right now. The first one is called Interdependence, and the other is called Impermanence. Do you know about those two teachings?
Is impermanence some kind of magical marker we can write secrets with? Oh, is interdependence that July 4th holiday?
Well, those are good guesses, but they're not quite right, Jean. Impermanence is a big word that means that things don't stay the same, that change happens. And interdependence is a fancy word that means everything and everybody is connected, even when we don't see those connections right away.
But Sensei, nothing about my daily routines have changed lately. It's October already. It's like being on the world's worst merry-go-round. And I don't mean to be a downer, but I'm not really feeling so connected to Agnes, Sarah's new cat.
Well, you know, Jean, whether we notice it or not, the world around us and we are changing all the time. Let's look at impermanence a bit. Buddhism teaches that in this world, there's nothing that's constant, permanent, and unchanging. The Buddha told his followers that change is inherent in all component things, which means that all of existence, including each of us, is in flux, in continuous becoming.
Becoming what?
Becoming the new you. Take, for example, your own life. You're not the same during your entire life. Oh, I'm not even talking about the noticeable changes our Dharma buddies go through from baby to adult or from year to year. I'm talking about the little changes that happen all the time. For example, did you know that the average person has roughly 1.6 trillion skin cells? Well, consider that between 30,000 and 40,000 skin cells fall off your body every hour.
That's frightening. That's a frightening thought. You humans are something else.
I know, Jean, that is a bit yucky. But if you do the math, over 1 million skin cells are lost in a 24-hour period. So setting Buddhism aside, on a scientific level, you aren't the same person or ostrich that you were 24 hours ago. You aren't even the same as you were an hour ago when you ate breakfast. There are at least 30,000 old skin cells that left your body and 30,000 new ones that joined it.
So I think I understand these constant changes you're talking about. When Agnes first got home, she was so small. I could hide her under one of my wings. But we just took her to the vet and she gained 2 whole pounds.
That's right, Jean. Agnes is growing little by little, ounce by ounce. So from one day to the next, you don't notice the growth or the changes in her size that are happening. But when you think about that tiny little fur ball that Agnes was when Sarah first brought her home, you realize that her itty-bitty kitten size was impermanent. She's been changing all along, but you didn't see the changes from one day to the next.
Yeah, right. Now that I think of it, a lot has changed this year. And as Agnes has changed, so have I. I know I said I'm not that into her being around, but we are getting to know each other better. She no longer looks at me like she wants to eat me. And we have the same veterinarian, Dr. Ann.
Sharing the same vet is a very good point, Jean. That means, if nothing else, you and Agnes are connected through Dr. Ann. So let's consider interdependence or interconnectedness a bit. We don't live in isolation. Okay, maybe we do a little bit right now, but we don't exist totally by ourselves, even though lately we might feel so separated from everyone else. We're really interconnected with the entire world, with the entire universe, in fact. You see, rainforests that are thousands of miles from here provide us with the oxygen we breathe. And plankton in the oceans does the same thing. And our sun that's 93 million miles away, which is really far, warms the earth and allows us to thrive. If the sun were to exhaust its energy and extinguish, all of life on Earth would extinguish too, and the planet would rapidly become a frozen chunk of rock. So, despite the vast distance, we're not separate from the sun, and we're not separate from those forests or the oceans. We're not separate from the Earth. We all exist as one. We just don't recognize the existence of these interconnections or this interdependence most of the time. You know, a flower can't exist without the sun and the soil. And an ostrich can't be hatched without first having parents. Everything is part of a vast network of interrelated processes.
Okay, I think I got the hang of this now. So this month's lessons are impermanence and interdependence. Everything is always changing. Sometimes there are little changes like when we grow, and other changes are like this pandemic we are all living through. And then interdependence is how we are all connected. Our connections bring us joy and gratitude. Now, like how grateful I am to have Agnes around to make my days more enjoyable. Thank you for your talk, Sensei Smitty. Sensei, can I link our show?
Of course.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo. Take care, Sensei Smitty. See you next time.
Thanks, Jean, and you take care too. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed hearing from Jean today and those important lessons on some of our tools that we have for wellness. So next we'll be doing the golden chain, and we'll have Juliana and Dave, the pre-K through the 4th grade class, doing our recitation for us.
Golden chain. I am a link in Amita's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will try to keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living being and to all who are within myself. I will try to think clear and hopeful thoughts, to speak truthful and hopeful words, and kind and helpful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, also that of others. May every link in Amita's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all realize perfect peace.
Thank you very much for that reading, Jaden and Juliana and your special helper. Next, we'll have the reading of our pledge. This will be recited by Andrea from the high school class.
Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like the kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all.
Thank you very much for that recitation. And finally, we'll have some closing meditation. This is from the Sutra on Loving Kindness. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May I be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to me. May I live in peace and harmony. May my Dharma teachers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulty come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. Gasho. Namanda, 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 namanda. Well, this concludes our Dharma School service for today. Do we have any announcements before we head to class?
I have an announcement. I just want to let everyone know that we're going to be celebrating Halloween on October 25th. So more details to come, but just want to let you know. Thank you. Thanks, Smitty Sensei, for great service. We appreciate it.
Hi, this is Nancy Martinez, and I just wanted to announce the October birthdays this month. So today, we'd like to say happy birthday to Tabo Isakari, whose birthday is October 7th, and to Kiana Koga, whose birthday will be October 10th. So can everyone please blow kisses to our birthday friends, give birthday hugs, and give a birthday hooray! And let's sing Happy Birthday Dharma Friends. And I don't have a very good singing voice, but I'm going to try to lead us, okay? So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Dharma friend.
Happy
birthday to you.
Thank you.
I like.
Okay. Thank you again. Thanks, Nancy.
How did you find it?
If there's no more announcements, then we're going to have students break out into their classes right now. And again, thank you, Smitty Sensei, for that wonderful, and Jean, for the wonderful message and for leading service today. We really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to go to breakout classes now.